Urban Meyer will be back on the NFL sidelines as coach of the Jaguars. He's one of the most successful college coaches in the history of the sport, taking his talents now, if you will, to the NFL. Here's a statement from Urban that says, quote, "I've analyzed this decision from every angle. The time is right in Jacksonville, and the time is right for me to return to coaching. I'm excited about the future of this organization and our long-term prospect for success." And obviously part of that would be you can draft Trevor Lawrence. They have a ton of draft capital. They have a ton of free agent dollars. Kimberly, what can you tell us about the hiring of Urban Meyer in Jacksonville?
Yeah, isn't it interesting, Greeny, that Urban Meyer, somebody who we've seen go from one really good position to another, decides that this is, to quote him, the right time to come out of coaching, out of the booth and get back into coaching. And like you said, the big reason is that quarterback spot. They got the number one overall pick. Trevor, I think that shows the value of Trevor Lawrence and what somebody like Urban Meyer, the fact that he would come back out of retirement again. This is a guy who went to Florida, who was in Florida, retired over health concerns, went to Ohio State, again retired. So now I think the big question a lot of people wonder is how long is he actually going to be here? Urban didn't say much in that statement, but he's expected to talk to reporters today at 11:30. So he's going to be asked a lot about his health concerns and how long he plans to be in Jacksonville.
He is 56 years old. He'll be 57 by the time next season kicks off. He also joins a long list of notable college head coaches who make the jump to the NFL. And recent history has been mixed. Not a lot of success. You see some of the names and some of the records on there. Jim Harbaugh did lead the Niners to the Super Bowl. He's one play away from winning it. He had real success with the 49ers. But you see other names, legends like Nick Saban and Steve Spurrier, and particularly Bobby Petrino did not find that kind of success. So, RC, let me come to you on this one if I can here. How quickly do you think, they were 1-15, how quickly can he have Jacksonville in the playoffs?
I don't think it's very quickly. Anytime you're going to start your organization over with a new quarterback, with a new head coach, and a head coach who hasn't necessarily been in this league without a lot of veteran leadership on your team, I think it's difficult to build a winner right away. Now, can this team get better? Well, absolutely. They only won one football game, so you'll see progression. You'll see a different level of success, but I don't think this team competes right away. You mentioned Jim Harbaugh. Think about some of the players that were on that team, some of the veterans that he inherited with that defense that was extremely good with Dante Hittner and with, Patrick Willis, and also offense that was run by a veteran quarterback in Alex Smith. That won't be the same situation in Jacksonville. So it's going to take time for Urban Meyer to put his imprint on this team and build that character that he wants the Jacksonville Jaguars to be, but that doesn't mean he can't do it over time.
Well, you brought up something, Bart, in our meeting this morning that really fascinated me, something that if you were in Jacksonville right now, you would strongly consider. Tell everybody what that is.
Well, absolutely. I would strongly consider trading that pick and trying to get Deshaun Watson. Now, I know it's within the division, but I would try and move and get a veteran, at that position because it's going to be hard. They're going to get a division that has two teams within their winning window right now in Indianapolis and Tennessee. So now you think about Urban Meyer, can he make that adjustment to dealing with grown men and not dealing with kids? Because what happens is when you're dealing with young adults, it's a dictatorship in college. It's a partnership in the pros. Mm-hmm. He's going to have to find some guys that's going to buy in, that's going to sell his message in the locker room. And to do that, you have to win the veterans. The good thing is they got rid of Fournette, they got rid of Ramsey, they got rid of Boye, all guys that will have strong personalities that can maybe turn the tide away from you. But when guys struggle like Nick Saban, when guys struggle like Petrino, when guys struggle coming from the college ranks, it's because they think they're talking to student athletes and not grown men that got mortgages, kids, and other responsibilities that'll tell you about yourself. And oftentimes they got more power than you have. So as soon as he understands that, the better he'll be. But they're not going to win for a long time. And will he have the patience to endure 2-3 losing seasons before it turns around?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going to have the opportunity to put together kind of whatever team he wants. Again, they have a ton of draft picks. They have a bunch of free agent money. They haven't won a game since week 1 of last season, and most likely they will have Trevor Lawrence as their quarterback. So it should be a fascinating scenario. Let's watch and see what they do. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.